Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Cincinnati Reds and the Chicago Cubs. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Jose Quintana is the man towing the rubber for the Cubs in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, Matty, if you're looking for innings out of your starting pitcher, you're looking at the right guy. This guy seems to deliver more often than not, going deep into the games. He's one of those guys you feel really confident that could go into that 7th, 8th, and even the 9th inning, a workhorse.
Stepping into the box, Jesse Winker, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Here comes the first pitch. Ball one. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon, they've been mired in a team-wide slump of late, as with the loss last time out, they've now dropped 8 of their last 9 decisions.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, D-Row, it hasn't been a very good homestand so far. They dropped the first 3 games. They open up a new series here, and they'd like nothing more than to get into the win column to get that first win of this homestand.
Yeah, hopefully they were able to shower off that last series. A whole new ball game, new team comes in. New problems, new opportunities. Let's see what they do today.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Two and two. Pitch on the way. This is on the ground for Descalso at second. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Batting second, the first baseman, number 19, Joey Votto.
So up steps the former MVP, Joey Votto. And as you can see, he's seen that average climb the last week or so. First pitch coming, here it is. Out in front as this is pulled foul into the seats. Now the 0-1. Tough to do much with that one, a swing and a miss. Quintana has become known as a guy that's tough to take deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. Now the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss at the curveball, and there's your second out of the inning.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Nick Castellanos at the plate now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Weak grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Row? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Now here it comes. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Schwarber is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Reds. Now the Cubbies will get their first crack. No score. Hunter Green gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, Matt, you hate to go into game thinking that you're going to have to get the bullpen involved, but you may have to with this guy on the mound. He's not known for going very deep into games. Very rarely does he go 6 innings or more, so this very well could be one of those Johnny Holstaff days.
In now, Daniel Descalso. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman.
Here it comes. And they start him with one high and away for ball 1. And guys, these Reds, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, Matty, they got beat up on the homestand. Losing record in front of the home crowd, never good. But I always used to say sometimes it's good to get on the road. Remove yourself, get out to a restaurant, see a different city, shower it off, and try and fight in front of some hostile fans.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
3 balls and a strike to the Chicago leadoff hitter.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
Oh, this ball is hammered to deep center field. Into the bleachers and gone. So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. 12 home runs for him now thus far, and they've taken a 1-run lead.
Yeah, we always talk about how important it is to spot your starter a run or two early in the game, and he does just that, blasting a no-doubt bomb that serves notice. They're going to be swinging with the wood here. No better way to get the home crowd into it right out of the gates.
And that brings up Javi Baez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He'll check in here at 277. 9 homers, 39 driven in. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. This is on the ground over to first. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Batting third, the third baseman, Kris Bryant.
So in now for Chicago, Kris Bryant. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Grounded straight into the shift on the left side. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First offering on its way.
Ball, that's in.
The 1-0. This is line to left. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
As a pitcher, you'd love to assert your authority early on in the game, but it hasn't happened so far out here. That's a home run and a double against him now, and we're still in the first. He's going to have to make some adjustments quickly if he's going to turn this around.
At the plate, Kyle Schwarber. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. In his career, Schwarber is slugging north of 480, which puts him among some of the best power hitters in the game in that category. The set and the 1-0. In there, and it's even at 1. Rizzo at second with 2 down. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
3-1 to the Cubs left fielder.
This is a spot you'd like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
A high fastball is in there.
You know he wants to end this inning right here on 3-2, but I don't think we'll see him lay one in on the next pitch there with a base open to work with.
2 out here and a runner at second. And a good fastball swung on and missed for strike 3, and the inning is over. Cubs are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. Second inning coming up. It's now 1-0 Chicago. Ready now for Cincinnati, Eugenio Suarez. He enters play in the hunt for the league's home run crown, but he'll have some work to do down the stretch. First pitch coming. Here it is. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
Down and away, ball 1. And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. In now for the Reds, Mike Moustakas. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double.
That is it. The right fielder, number 44.
At the plate now, Aristides Aquino. And the good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Aquino, an imposing right-handed figure at 6'4" tall. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. And it's quickly 0-2. Second inning here as the Cubs lead this one early 1-0. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Working for the punch out and the offering.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hey, started this guy backwards. Couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
And he just misses inside with the fastball there.
Wow, this is a pretty good at-bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2. And he's seen a lot of pitches, too.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Moustakas isn't stopping. Here he comes to the plate. Safe at the plate. We're all square at 1 apiece.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, D-Roll, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, and when you're sitting in a hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
Here's a look over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. And another throw over, keeping particularly close tabs on him. So now to the plate, Freddie Galvis. Liner towards second, and that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Batting in, the catcher, Tucker Barnhart.
Into the box, Tucker Barnhart, as he'll take a look at his sinker here, too low for ball one.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
The 1-0.
Oh, that's out.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot he's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
The 2-0. First and second now, 1 man out. Two balls and 2 strikes to the Reds catcher.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a 4-seamer right there, but get back to that 2-seam. It's what his MO is.
Sinker, 3-2 now.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Hunter Green, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch.
Count 1-0.
Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Fastball over the outside, but in there for a strike. Now the 2-1. Fouled away. The 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Obviously, he's hoping for more up there with the bases loaded, but you can't be too upset with the sac fly.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Jesse Winker. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Sometimes you just can't overthink it. If a guy can't hit a certain pitch in a certain quadrant, why would you throw him anything else? Case in point, this guy's cold zone is away, and this pitcher keeps attacking that exact spot.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. And it's fouled away. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. Bodie is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Reds out in front, 2-1. So coming to the plate, Wilson Contreras, and we'll see if he can get out of this little dry spell he's stuck in. Not much offensively coming from him lately. First pitch of the at-bat. And a ball, 1-0. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
1-1.
The 1-1 home. 1-2 now. Now here it comes. A little low. It's 2-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher standpoint than watching that high fastball, a high piece of cheese, swung at and missed. That pitch looks so inviting to hit, but it's awfully tough to put in play.
In now, David Bodie. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. Comes into this one at 271. A dozen home runs, and he's driven in 45. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Bodie, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. He was taken in the 18th round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
The next Cub up, Ian Happ. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. A ball and no strikes. Back up the middle. A dive, and he knocks it down. And no chance at all to make a play here, so despite the effort, the inning will continue.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, Dero, in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job, but any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Jose Quintana is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0.
Hey, I know the tying run's at first right here, but if the pitcher on the mound executes, keeps the ball in play, I think good things are going to happen.
Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. 2 out with the man at first. And a slider called strike 3 as he couldn't pull the trigger, and the side is retired. Cubs strand 1. They still trail it here 2-1. Top of the third set to get underway, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Joey Votto.
Joey Votto.
Now the pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Yanked high and deep down the line in right, and it's a foul ball. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Fastball just inside. The 3-1 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
And don't forget, he lost his last time out, so he wants to get off on the right foot here. The last thing he wanted was to walk the leadoff man.
Nick Castellanos now 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set. Here it comes. And that's down into left center for a base hit. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
The third baseman.
This guy just feasts on mistakes up in the zone, and that's exactly what he gets right here. A belt-high pitch, he drives into the alley. Great chance now with 2 runners in scoring position.
To the plate now, Eugenio Suarez as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
The batter, number 9, second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
Now in the box, Mike Moustakas. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Like that pitch there, lefty on lefty matchup, curveball away to a lefty, smart pitch.
Even 1-1 count to Moustakas.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1 out and a runner on second base. Two balls and a strike.
Hey, after the double at his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Line drive, that's a base hit into the right center field gap. And this one bounds around against the wall. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
Yeah, and when a pitching coach goes to the mound this early, he's probably just looking to reset the pitcher's mindset, get him to forget about the negative and give him something positive to focus on. We'll see if he responds.
At the plate, Aristides Aquino, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. 0-1, here it comes. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. From the belt, the pitch.
That's ball 3.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
Still only 1 out in the inning. And that misses ball 4, so it's 1st and 2nd now with only 1 away.
Well, some might say a walk there is okay because you've got first base open, but he's been struggling out there. And if you're going to work around hitters, you don't want to work around hitters in the bottom of the lineup.
2 on here with 1 man out. And up next, the former Philly shortstop Freddie Galvis. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he popped him up, and this will land foul. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
That's inside.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Oh, and he's going to get rung up on a curveball, and that looked like a questionable strike at best. 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
At the plate now, Tucker Barnhart, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. He'll enter play here at an even 250. 8 home runs and the RBI count at 35. He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Has a look, now the pitch. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Long run for the center fielder. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Reds lead this one 4-1.
Welcome back as the Cubs look to get their bats going here in the 3rd inning, and you can say they've been trying to do that pretty much all year. One major factor in their struggles has been the strikeout. Entering the day, they have more strikeouts than any other team in the league, leading a member of the coaching staff to tell me, without a doubt, it's something we have to rectify. Strikeouts happen, but sometimes it feels like we're losing focus and just flailing up there, and that can't happen. That's something for us to keep an eye on with this club, Matt.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The second baseman, Daniel.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. One ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike three. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Here's Javier Baez as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Into the bleachers and out of here.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring up Chris Bryant. First pitch on its way. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
The first baseman, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Now the pitch. Lays off 1-0.
Wouldn't mind a pitcher expanding the zone a little bit more and using his aggressiveness against them.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That misses. 2-0.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Outside. 3-0 now.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Long run for the center fielder. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. But the Cubs do get one back on the solo home run. We played 3 full. It's the Reds 4 and the Cubs 2. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Matt, I had a chance to talk about the state of the Reds offense with their manager between innings. And one thing he mentioned is how well they're doing at simply putting the ball in play. We looked into the numbers, and as a team, they've had a contact rate of over 85% in this game, meaning that when they swing the bat, they're missing the ball less than 15% of the time. To put that into context, the very best teams in baseball usually are right around 80% for an entire season. So at least for today, they're displaying an amazing ability to put wood to ball.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Hunter Green is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down, or he won't be out here very long.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
1-2 the count to the Reds pitcher.
2 strikes.
And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. Now here it comes. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
Number 33, Jesse Winker.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jesse Winker. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Grounded to the right. Rizzo is there. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
The first baseman, number 19, Joey Votto.
Stepping in, Joey Votto. First offering on its way. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike one. We're in the fourth inning of a 4-2 ball game. A 1-1 count to the Reds' first baseman.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Count is 1-2 now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Slow grounder to first. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Reds are down in order as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Stepping up now, Kyle Schwarber comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 1-0 pitch.
2-0.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
3-0 now. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the fourth.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
Now to the plate, Wilson Contreras. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
0-1 the count. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. Two and 2 to the Cubs catcher. Ball low as he's able to lay off the slider. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
I really liked it. He gave up nibbling out of the zone trying to get him to chase. That wasn't working, so he just reached back and fired a good old country hardball fastball right by him. No better feeling in the world when you're a pitcher than throwing a fastball right by a guy.
Into the box now, David Bodie. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. 2 runs, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Right fielder giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The center fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ian Happ, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
No balls and 1 strike. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Ground ball right side. And that's by him into right field for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The pitcher,
Sometimes
62.
this game doesn't make sense right there. He's out on his front side, his butt's in the dugout, and he's still able to roll it through for a knock. Pitcher has to be frustrated.
Jason Hayward will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 22, Jason Hayward.
Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. Looking at his career totals, Hayward has collected just over 150 home runs in his big league days. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. The 1-1.
Outside. That's
Hayward, or often just J-Hay. He's an 11-year vet at the major league level, so he certainly put together a nice career in professional baseball.
Yeah, Matty, you ain't kidding right there. 10 years, we refer to that in the biz as hitting full pension.
And he fouls this one off. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Hit in the air to right field. Right fielder giving chase. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Cubs strand a couple. Still down by a count of 4-2. Tyler Chatwood, a right-hander standing 6 foot even, will take over the pitching duties here.
Number 32, Tyler Chatwood.
Digging in once again, Nicholas Castellanos. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Castellanos.
First offering on its way. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. To the left side, but it's well foul. The 1-2. This pitch is popped up. Rizzo is under it. He's got it 1 away.
The third baseman, number 7, Eugenio Suarez.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Eugenio Suarez. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Bryant waits on it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting, the second baseman, Mike Moustakas.
So striding forward now, Mike Moustakas. Batter-pitcher matchup numbers with Tyler Chatwood. He's gone 3 for 8. First pitch on its way. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball 1. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
And he'll just make him throw one over here. 3-1.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Now the pitch. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Now batting, number 44.
Stepping in, Aristides Aquino. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. High in the air out to center field. Happ will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1 left for Cincinnati, but they still lead this one 4-2. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago, back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me the quality of their swings needs to improve as the game moves forward. He said it's been pretty apparent that they're just not finding a lot of hard contact today. There have been a lot of outs on softly hit balls, and while most of the credit for that goes to the opposing pitching, he said it's important for them to continue to make adjustments at the plate. It's games like these where they have to get back to the basics and find a way to generate some offense.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Daniel Descalso.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Daniel Descalso is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. And now the Reds are going to get the bullpen moving here, and it's a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Now the 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Winker is right there, 1 down.
Now batting, the shortstop, Javier Baez.
Digging in, Javier Baez. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
1-1. 4-2 our score here as we play inning number 5. A ball and 2 strikes now. Ball 2.
2 strikes.
And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Up next for the Cubs, the third baseman, Kris Bryant.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And into bat next, former National League MVP Kris Bryant.
This guy has been unbelievable. There were billboards outside Wrigley while he was still in AAA. And what does he do when he shows up? Rookie of the Year, MVP. I mean, get in line.
Here's the first pitch to him. Swing and a line drive. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Anthony Rizzo is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. A runner on first with 2 away. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
Drilled on the ground is short. And a low throw to first, but Votto's able to come up with it. A fine play there to end the inning. 1 left for the Cubs. They trail it here 4-2. Ready now, Freddie Galvis. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Freddie Galvis.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there. The old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
The 0-1. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Man, the pitcher let the guy off easy right there. That 0-2 pitch wasn't even close. I'd rate that as a non-competitive pitch.
Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the 2nd time today, he's gone on strikes.
Now batting.
Digging in now, Tucker Barnhart. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. He's got it. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Well executed 2-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Hunter Green, hitting in his own turn with his guys up by 2 in inning number 6. First pitch coming, here it is. Two out, nobody on. And he falls behind 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Reds as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Kyle Schwarber.
Kyle Schwarber.
First pitch of the at-bat. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. And now a right-hander's begun to loosen up in the Cincinnati bullpen. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0.
Hey. Ball, that's out.
And right into the shift. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that's in there for strike one. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
2 runs, 6 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Right fielder is on the run, and this one will bounce into the wall. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he is in there at third with a 1-out triple.
Of course they feel good about the triple, but I know how managers thinking. He's in the dugout wishing that triple would have come when some guys were on base. They've left a lot of guys out there in this one. We'll see if his teammate can bring him home.
Red Skipper up out of the dugout and making that slow trek to the mound. And he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one. Lucas Sims, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound.
Lucas Sims.
Stepping in now, David Bodie, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Oh and 1, here it comes. Takes this the other way to right, and that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third.
The center fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder. And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
The 2-1 pitch. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Now batting, the pitcher, Tyler Edwards.
Victor Caratini will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first.
Caratini.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0. 2 out with the man at first. Two and one after the foul ball there. Has a look, now the pitch. Can't connect there, it's 2-2. And a sinker there, swung on and missed for out number 3. 2 hits in the inning lead to a run for Chicago. 7th inning coming up. The Reds are on top 4-3. Kyle Ryan is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 56, Kyle Ryan.
7th inning ready to roll, and next to bat will be Jesse Winker.
The center fielder, Jesse Winker.
From the stretch.
Well.
One and two now. Ryan is among a dying breed, those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
2-2 pitch is fouled away. Here it comes. Now a swing and a ball foul tipped at the plate, and oh boy, that got the home plate umpire right in the arm too. Another try at 2-2, and it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Nice job there taking care of the leadoff hitter via the strikeout. I'll tell you, in a one-run game, especially this late, getting that first guy in the inning is so important. It changes the whole complexion of the inning, so that was a big out.
In is Joey Votto now, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Ryan, a native Floridian. He was a 12th round selection back in the 2010 first-year player draft.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. And that misses. 2-1. Two and two.
2-2.
Now here's the pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Baez fields it cleanly. On to first, and Votto's gone for out number 2.
The left fielder, number 2, Nick Castellanos.
Now batting, Nicholas Castellanos. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Taken, but called a strike. Count is even, 1-1 to Nicholas Castellanos. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
2 strikes.
The 2-2 pitch. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled off. Now another 2-2. Bounce towards the second baseman. Reined in. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So nothing happening this time around. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. The Reds lead it 4-3. Robert Stevenson gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Robert Stevenson.
So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Daniel Descalso. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
The windup and the 0-1. Fouled away. Popped him up. Votto is there, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Javier Baez.
So digging in now, Javier Baez. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he drops a changeup right down Broadway for a called strike.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
Stepping into the box, Chris Bryant. He singled his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him.
Count 1-0.
2 out, nobody on. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
1 pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
The 1-2. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High and deep to left center field. That one is out of here. This game is tied.
Yeah, he's been producing at the plate all year, so this should come as a surprise to nobody. But just because it's expected doesn't mean it's any less impressive. One swing, and we are tied.
Into the box, Anthony Rizzo. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. That evens it up, 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Good fastball there. Didn't get the swing, but the guy at the plate isn't someone who chases many bad pitches.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And another foul ball. Payoff pitch one more time. Lined into left center. And that's going to be a base hit for Rizzo. And the 2-out success will bring Kyle Schwarber to the plate this inning.
Boy, that's something you see often in batting practice. Guys using the whole field there, D-Row. I like to see that. A lefty that's just not always pull happy.
100%, Dan. That pitchers have gotten so much nastier in today's game that if you're not willing to play with the entire field, you're going to struggle.
Kyle Schwarber is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. No hits to this point. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. Gone! A 2-run shot that gives them the lead. Well, they've got the elevate and celebrate thing working in this one, guys. That was their 4th big fly of the game.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. A ball and no strikes. Three runs already home here. A ball and a strike.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. 8th inning coming up. It's the Cubs 6 and the Reds 4. Dan Winkler has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring in Eugenio Suarez.
Number 7, Eugenio Suarez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2. This is on the ground over to first. And this is going to find its way into right for a base hit. And the leadoff man's on to start the 8th.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them. Drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good 2-strike adjustment. Able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
So now to the plate, Mike Moustakas. In the dirt here. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. A runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a line drive, but just fouls as he just misses extra bases. The set and the 1-1 pitch. And this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
That was aggressive pitching in that at bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the 5th and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
To the plate now, Aristides Aquino. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Oh, 0-1 count and the pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Runners on first with 1 down. Looked like the cut fastball there, and he got him to swing through it for the second out. That's back-to-back strikeouts now as they've been unable to advance that leadoff single into scoring position.
Yeah, clearly no problems working out of the stretch right now, Matt. He's taking control this inning after giving up that hit. Now we'll see if he can finish it off strong as well.
In now, Freddie Galvis. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. 1-0 count. Here it is. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. A runner on first with 2 away. Breaking ball there is down. Good job of laying off. It's back to 2-2. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Full count still. The next 3-2. Good wood on it there, but foul, so they'll do it again. 2 out with the man at first. Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Reds leave 1. They trail it here 6-4. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Pedro Strop is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Phillip Ervin is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring up one of the better clutch hitters on the landscape, David Bote. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1-2.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
The 1-2. Well hit to right. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Just a bit low. Tough call, but it's 2-2. And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon.
The center fielder, number 8.
So 1 gone here in the Chicago 8th, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. He's set, and the pitch.
1-0.
1 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
The 1-1. That's lifted the other way out to left. Castellanos is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
The pitcher, number 43, Dan Winkler.
Albert Almora will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 5, Albert Almora.
First pitch is a cutter looked at 0-1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Nothing in one count. Here it comes.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike. That's ball 2. Ball, that's in.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Here's the pitch. A shot down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Daniel Descalso. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matty, and I think that pop out was just a result of poor pitch selection. Got to see the pitch over the heart of the plate. He chased well out of the zone, and as a result, didn't really put a good swing on that.
Trying to keep the game close. Here's the pitch.
Well, that's off the plate.
Fouled off. One and one. Here it is.
Nope.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. The 3-1 pitch. Hold hard, but it's foul down the first base side. Popped him up. Votto in foul ground. And that ends the inning. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more fun here on a Friday afternoon after this.
Your attention, please.
Ninth inning save situation coming up now as they'll entrust Craig Kimbrel with the baseball here as he'll try and close things out. Tucker Barnhart will be charged with trying to start a rally in the ninth as they go to work against Kimbrel.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
1-0 the count. And now a pitch on the way. 2-0 now.
This at bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
All over the place to start the ninth. It's 3-0 now.
Hey, leading off an inning in this situation, 3 balls on you. You have to know that a solo shot's not tying this game up. You have to find a way to get on base any way possible.
The 3-0 pitch.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
The 3-1. Swinging a ball line hard towards short. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Super play right there from the shortstop. Talk about showing off those hops. This was destined to be a base hit into the outfield.
Digging in, Phillip Ervin. He's set. Here it comes. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Happ is there, 2 gone.
The center fielder, number 33, Jesse Winker.
Back to the top of the Reds lineup now, and stepping in, Jesse Winker. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. First pitch on its way. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Two out, nobody on. Can't catch the corner away with the fastball. It's 2-1. Now the pitch. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around first, digging for 2. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Well, the pitcher gives up the double. He can't do anything about that now. He just needs to put it behind him and focus on the man at the plate. If he takes care of him, the game is over. On the other hand, if he gives up a bomb, this thing is tied. It's getting a little dicey.
Standing in now, Joey Votto. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball, 1-0. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, strike 1.
Everything this guy throws is hard. That changeup he throws is in the high 80s to go along with that good heater.
On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field. A base hit. Long throw to the plate, but not in time as the run scores, and the lead is trimmed to 1.
What a frustrating inning from a pitcher standpoint, D-Roy. You get the first 2 out of the inning. The next guy doubles, and then you give up a 2-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, and you want to talk about on the complete flip side, firing up an offense. You see your 2 boys go down, 2 quick outs. You mix in a gapper right there. Double finds himself on second base, and he's able to come through. Next guy's able to come through with a big 2-out knock.
At the plate now, Nicholas Castellanos. As he'll take a look at ball one.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
One-run game here in the top of the ninth. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball two now.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
The 2-0.
3 balls, no strike.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
The 3-0 pitch is taken, strike one. Full count now, 3-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
The Reds down to their last strike. And he missed with it. Ball four. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
Michael Lorenzen gets the call here as he'll try and look for one out to finish this thing off.
Michael Lorenzen.
Eugenio Suarez will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and two away. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. This year against right-handed pitching, Suarez brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. Here's a fly ball, well hit. And he has come through big time as this ought to tie the ball game and maybe even get him a lead. He's safe at the plate. And here in the ninth, they have taken the lead.
Boy, not an easy thing to do, Dero, to score. You're down by one going into the ninth. Big base hit right there gives them the lead.
Yeah, these are the knocks you remember, Dan. Coming through for the team right here. Down one run. Huge base hit right there. Able to drive in a pair. And now they got to lock it down in the bottom half.
Into the box, Mike Moustakas, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Well, they miss with the first one, but then they decide, let's go ahead and put him aboard here. And they'll do just that as you see the signal from the dugout. Mark Payton will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 34, Mark Payton.
Right there for strike one.
0-1.
Looking to keep this a one-run game, the pitch.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside, and that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
The 1-1. Oh, good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Fouled away. Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. And it's fouled away. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. Popped him up. And Rizzo able to make the catch, and the inning is over. Raisel Iglesias enters the game to finish this one off here in the bottom of the 9th.
Number 26, Raisel Iglesias.
Derek Dietrich is going to come on as a defensive replacement now as he takes over at first base.
Derek Dietrich.
Javier Baez will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Oh, and he got a pitch to handle as this ball is hit high in the air and deep. And folks, this ball game is tied. So a solo shot here to left center field, and just like that, this ball game is all tied. Digging in next will be Chris Bryant as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Here's the pitch.
That's a ball.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
No outs, nobody on. And that's over. 2-1. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Castellanos is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
The first baseman, number 44, Anthony Rizzo.
Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Anthony Rizzo. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Well off the plate with the change of pace. That's ball 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Called a strike on the inside part of the plate. 2-1. Two and two now.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Here now the 2-2. He stays alive, still 2-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
Stepping in now, Kyle Schwarber, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Into the wind, the 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. And that's on the outside corner, 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. So this game will not end here in the bottom of the 9th as they push across the equalizer, and we're right back where we started from. 10th inning coming up, and we are tied 7-7. Digging in to try it again, Freddie Galvis. He'll be the one to lead it off here in the top of inning number 10. And the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Obviously, it's pretty deflating when you blow a lead in the bottom of the 9th, and now you're still fighting in extra innings. But the fact is, the game is tied, and a win is still very much a possibility, so they have to play that way.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
Into the box now, Tucker Barnhart. No balls and a strike to count. 1 out, nobody on. 1-1 to Tucker Barnhart. Looked like that one tied him up a bit. A swing and a miss. The 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. A bouncer up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Rowan Wick enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. That'll bring in Phillip Ervin as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. There's 1 away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
Now the 2-0. And a good eye that time to lay off the fastball. It's 3-0. Jesse Winker will be next. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. swing and a ball pulled foul into the lower level and left. And he misses with it, ball 4, so the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
Now batting, the center fielder, Jesse.
Into the box now, Jesse Winker, and looking to improve on a 1-for-5 effort so far. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Perfect time for a mound visit right here. Just give him a breather, a chance to collect himself and get back to work.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Red center fielder in front with a 2-0 count.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
Now the 2-0. Hit in the air to center field. Hal is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The first baseman, number 35, Derek Dietrich.
Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone, and now Derek Dietrich strides into the batter's box. Here's the first pitch. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Fouled off. Two men are on with 2 men out. Fouled away. Now the 1-2 pitch.
Oh, that's low.
Still even at 2-2. Ready with another 2-strike offering, and it's fouled away. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
He's set the payoff pitch. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field as they jump ahead by 3.
Usually in extra innings, you wait around for someone to run into one. He took matters into his own hands. Now it's up to his pitching staff to grab the W.
Alec Mills, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 30, Alec Mills. The left fielder, number 2.
In now, Nicholas Castellanos. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1.
Great job to be able to lay off that pitch right there. You could tell the minute it came out of his hand, his eyes lit up at the plate.
That's by him for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. And he chased it in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. So they get 3 runs on 2 base hits, with one of them being the big home run. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. Reds lead this one 10-7. Ready for the bottom of the 10th here, and Wilson Contreras digs in at the plate.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home, to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for them.
The Cubs find themselves losing in the late innings. What are your thoughts on this one, guys?
Yeah, Matty V, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Row, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs is going to win the ball game.
And it's 1-2.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. I might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
So now to the plate, David Bote, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder is on the move. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
The center fielder, number 8, Ian Happ.
Standing in, Ian Happ. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Ball 2.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
Shot towards second. And that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
Nico Horner will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Pinch hitting for the Cubs, number 2, Nico Horner.
And he gets ahead 0-1. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Nope, that's down.
Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. A runner on first with 2 away. And he fouls this one off. The Cubs are down to their final strike here. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. 2 out with the man at first. Count remains full. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Lifted in the air toward the line in right. And he'll make the catch there to end it. And the Reds have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
And this one concludes at a 10-7 score. The Cincinnati Reds used a 3-run ninth to help propel them to the win. Raisel Iglesias claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon for the victorious Cincinnati Reds. 10 runs on 11 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Cubs, 7 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 4 hours and 19 minutes. Our paid attendance at Wrigley Field this afternoon, 41,649. As always, we thank you for your support of Chicago Cubs baseball and remind you to please drive home safely.